The beauty of owning your own brand and running it is really having the freedom to create whatever visions I have and sharing that with my community. My name is Jessica Resendiz. I am fashion designer and illustrator for RAGGEDYTIFF. RAGGEDYTIFF is a statement apparel brand that focuses in unique statement pieces that reflect traditions. My passion really started as a necessity growing up. If I didn't like a piece of pants or a piece of overalls or jacket, I needed to be creative in my own world and reconstruct that jacket or those overalls, add embellishments or patches or rip it up and make them into shorts. At the age of 8 or 9 years old, we went to this state sale in San Diego, and this owner had a box full of magazines, and I've never in my life have ever purchased or seen a magazine. I started seeing models wearing these extravagant dresses and unique pieces. It really opened my heart into fashion and my curiosity, and from there on, I just started doing my own research, doing self-taught, hand sewing, hand stitching, started hustling money at an elementary, middle school, and people would ask me, where did you get that headband? And then I knew like, oh, this is probably something you could do in life. The obstacles in the beginning is just really having the funds. I had to act fast and really have a plan of how I was gonna bring income each month. Not only I was taking care of my family, but I needed to have enough money to invest in everything that goes into a brand. In the beginning, when I first filed my taxes, before I was doing everything old school, writing it in a little notebook. It was a challenge. I wish I had some sort of guidance like H&R Block. If you want to grow, you have to be able to know your numbers and be very business oriented. One of the most beautiful parts of having a brand is giving back to my community, and it's something I'm truly deeply passionate about. Not only because they're helping me or I'm helping them, but it's building a really strong relationship, a very deep connection with them, and really is more like family. I have this old banner that I hand painted back in 2012. I got invited for the very first time to do a pop-up. I didn't have a table. At the time, budget was very tight, and so my creativity needed to come out and think outside the box, and whatever I had around my home, it was a piece of scrap of canvas and then like a velvet for trimming that my boss gave me because she would give me old trims, and I reused that. Paid like less than $2 for black paint and grabbed some paintbrush, and I did my own logo. I mean, it was really a very special moment that takes me back and reminds me of how I started and why I started. A reminder that no matter where you're at in life, you have to work with what you have. A lot of the childhood and the traditions that I've grew up with, I get to really incorporate that into my designs, and a lot of those pieces really relate with my customer, or I call them my family and my community. One of the major points that I bring up when I'm mentoring someone is really to pursue something that they're truly passionate about. You're free to do whatever you want in your life, but just do it because you want to do it, because you're truly passionate about it. It has to come within you. You have to be the one that wants it so bad, because nobody else is going to love it as much as you are. So it just really has to be within you, nobody else.